About 6 or 7 years ago, a friend of mine from work mentioned that his son, Alexander, was going to church camp, and he needed to bring a Bible with him to church camp. But the problem was, at my friend's house, they had Bible storybooks, and they had Bibles, but they didn't have anything that a 9-year-old could read and understand, so he was looking for something to solve that problem. And that resonated with me because of our 3 kids, our oldest wasn't here in elementary school, but our 2 younger kids were here when they were the same age as Alexander and received Bibles from the church. Since my middle child, Joe, had just gone through confirmation, he had a teenage Bible that he was using at the time, so we loaned Alexander Joe's elementary school Bible, and Alexander took that to camp with him, and he had a great time. He was able to, answer the questions and do the Bible study classes that they were doing, and he came home all excited. So his parents wanted to get him a Bible that he could read at his reading level. I thought, let's just give him Joe's Bible because, Joe's got a teenage Bible now. But when I mentioned it to Joe, Joe got this deer in the headlights look, and he said, sure. And it's that sure that means I know the right answer is yes, but what I really want to say is no. And when I asked him about it, I said, well, Joe, is this Bible important to you? And he said, well, yeah, Mom, the church gave it to me. And as we talked about it, I found out that Bible was really an important step in his faith, and it kind of told him that he belonged to a bigger church family. So it was special, even though he wasn't still reading that particular Bible. So we decided that instead of Alexander having Joe's Bible, we would just help Alexander get a Bible of his own. And I called the church thinking I would just buy a Bible from them, but you know how generous everyone is at the church. The children's ministry director actually gave Alexander a Bible, and she put a label in it just like all of our kiddos, and wrote his name on it, and so Alexander was super excited and proud that he had his very own Bible that he could read, and his parents were happy about that too. In thinking back about this story, it made me curious, and so I went upstairs to where my kids' rooms are. Now they're a senior in high school and a sophomore in college, and as I looked through their rooms, I found that we actually do still have two Bibles from elementary school that were given to us by Woods Chapel, because even though they're not reading these Bibles anymore, they're still special and mean something to them.